up, everybody? This is Dee'S Real Talk, and today I have a relationship Q&A for you guys. So grab your wine because it's about to get real. So I was sent a list of questions basically revolving strictly around relationships and giving advice for what they should do. So I'm going to answer those questions, only a few. But I feel like it's a good way to kick off and start off my channel with a good old Q&A. So let's get right into it. First question is, so he's not posting me. Should I be concerned? My first thought is no. Now I get it's important, you know, nowadays with social media and the way things are nowadays, it's a little weird, and we associate love with, you know, public viewing, so to speak, where, you know, we want the person, you know, that we're with to broadcast us everywhere so that people know that we're together. And quite frankly, if you rewind time and look back, they couldn't post anything because those things weren't a factor back then. So you have to look at the actions the person is showing you. What are they doing for you, with you? Are they elevating you? Are they, you know what I'm saying? Are they making you feel comfortable in the relationship? Is the relationship going well? So it's more than just posting, but I do understand, you know, wanting to be posted, you know, on their Instagram or their Facebook. I completely get it, because trust me, I'm here for it. But, you know, I do understand that point, but also try not to look at those things so much because it's really not that important. Just my opinion. Question number 2. I pay for things I feel like I shouldn't. How do I tell him to do more without causing conflict? That's a really good one. I feel like if you are paying for majority of the things in a relationship, then that's a conversation, because you should not be paying for everything. Just simply put, you should not be the main person paying for things in the relationship, but that's a conversation. That's an intention conversation. It is communication. Hey, how do you like to split dates up? Like, or split payment for dates? Do you like to be the person to pay for dates, or do you want to go 50-50 on this date, or you prefer to be taken on a date where the woman pays? You know, nowadays it's a thing. And I think communication with that person will tell you everything you need to know. Now, either that conversation is going to go well, or it's going to turn left, and you don't want it to turn left. So definitely just have that conversation, though. Someone can't fix something they don't know is wrong, you know? Talk to them, girl. Talk to them. Okay, question number 3. Everything we talk about turns into an argument. How do we communicate better? Well, I'll say if everything that you guys are talking about turns into an argument, then there's an elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? There's something underlined that's not being said. Somebody feels some type of way and they're not saying what it is, and they're gonna nitpick at everything you do, or you're gonna nitpick at everything they do, and it's gonna be an argument. Well, stop it. Talk about the issues. Talk about what's wrong. Talk about what is blatantly not being said, because that will clear up any pathways for good, healthy communication. And I feel as though once we start practicing talking to one another and not being offended, and having conversations to listen to each other and not to attack back, then communication will be so much better. Relationships will absolutely thrive in that area. Trust me. All right. Let's see what the next question is. How can we be intimate outside of just sex? Well, I think that going on dates, finding things that you both like, this is where communication comes in as well, because you have to find what you have in common with that person and act on it. Like when you first met, hey, I like going to the movies, I like going to art museums. Those things that were said in the initial meeting needs to actually come to pass now, because it's like we're running out of things to do. We're not being intimate in that way. So we have to go backwards and start doing the things that attracted us to each other. You guys went out a lot. You guys went on dates. You guys went to the movies. You guys went to the art museums and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get back to those things and find new things that you guys like. You're not gonna know 100% of what that person likes. You know what I'm saying? Unless you ask, you know, everything. So just really find things that you both like to do together, and that's what growing together is. So grow together. Let them know what you like. Closed mouths don't get fed, and I mean that literally. Sip, sip, sis. Okay. Second to last question. Oh no, this is the last question. No, it's not. Second to last question. After many failed relationships, I'm finding it hard to connect with my man who doesn't give me cause for concern. Any advice? Yeah, you're gonna have to go heal. We should never make anyone in a relationship pay for something someone else did. If you are struggling to trust, if you are struggling to accept that person for who they are and to trust them, and they've done nothing wrong to you, big bold letters, if they've done nothing wrong to you, you need to heal, because that's not fair for that person to have to endure the task and trial of everything you're going to put them through to prove to you that they're worth it. That's not fair, and you should never do that to anyone. What you should do is go heal. And then when you figure out what you need out of a person, then take that into a relationship to see if that person is that for you. And if they're not, honey, set that person free. And if they are, then you got something to work with. So always be mindful of your own mental health and your self-awareness to where you're not making other people pay for what someone else did. Had to learn that the hard way. We can talk about that later. Last question. Ways to tell your partner they're not good in bed. Whoo, sip, sip. No. I think also that is another conversation, right? We have to get around this being awkward, we have to get around being scared to talk to our person about what you like in bed. Like, how are you ever gonna have great sex if you don't talk about it? Because at the end of the day, if you're lacking in an area or they're lacking in an area, there's always gonna be a part of you that wanna find that somewhere. So it's better to communicate, because you don't know if that person can provide that if you don't say anything. So, sis, brother, have the conversation with them about what you like. Turn it into something fun. Have a night where everything is just sexy and you guys are practicing how to, please each other and letting each other know what you like. You gotta stop being scared. Like, scared of what? If this is somebody that you love, and for some of you, the person you're gonna spend your life with, what's the problem? Have that conversation. Talk about it. Open up the floor. They probably, may have been wanting to talk about it, but they were scared of what you may have thought. I don't want her to think I'm a freak. I don't want her to think. Cut it out. Especially you married folks. Cut it out. There's nothing you can't do, okay? Even for my single folks, have the conversation. Have the conversation. It will help. You will feel better and you'll be pleased. Wink, wink. So take care of that, please. And we have come to the end of all of our questions. I know it was short, but I didn't want to make it too long. But if you guys enjoyed this video like I did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment though, because I want to know what you think about these questions. I want to know your insight on these questions. I want to know what you think about it. Let me know, because I love getting feedback. So let me know, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, or beautiful. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I love you guys already. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoy my channel. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment, girl. Thank you for coming to Dee'S Real Talk. Bye.